Imagine waking up to a totally terrifying new reality, like a literal waking nightmare. Every TV channel, every website, every single notification buzzing on your phone is suddenly locked on to the exact same breaking news.
The world's largest cyber attack has begun. You're looking at this and realizing, okay, this isn't a drill. It is happening right now, everywhere, all at once.
But here's the weird part. You look up and the sky is completely empty, right? There are no fighter jets screaming overhead, no tanks rolling across the borders, no missiles lighting up the night sky. The physical borders are totally quiet.
Instead, the chaos is completely invisible, but honestly, it is utterly devastating. Entire cities suddenly go completely dark. Banks just abruptly halt all payments, your cards don't work. Airports freeze in their tracks, traffic lights fail, causing absolute gridlock, and worst of all, hospitals suddenly lose access to their critical computer systems.
Within minutes, millions of people come to this absolutely chilling realization. This attack, it wasn't carried out by thousands of human soldiers waiting for a command. It was launched by intelligent AI systems. Welcome to the battlefield of the future.
Section 1. The invisible AI invasion.
You know, the fundamental nature of defense shifts every single century. For thousands of years, ancient wars were fought with swords. Then, in the 14th century, we saw the introduction of guns, which changed everything. The 20th century brought us tanks, aircraft, and missiles, quickly followed by satellites in the late 20th century. Every single epoch completely changed how nations defended themselves. And now, as we enter the 21st century, artificial intelligence marks an entirely new era. It's transforming warfare, not just with physical weapons, but through information, cybersecurity, and totally autonomous systems.
Section 2. Digital speed and danger.
We're rapidly moving away from purely physical combat into the terrifying realm of digital speed. Just imagine two countries entering a conflict where, instead of immediately sending troops, both sides deploy AI. One AI scans literally millions of computer systems in seconds, searching for weaknesses. Another is frantically protecting military networks. A third analyzes satellite images nonstop, while another predicts enemy movements before they even happen. Now, traditionally, human decision-making in a conflict takes hours. But AI decision-making? That happens in milliseconds, a fraction of a second. The conflict unfolds at pure digital speed. The nation with the faster, more accurate AI could respond before human commanders even understand what's happening. So yeah, it's a massive tactical advantage, but it also means a terrifying loss of human oversight.
Which brings us to the ultimate question. Imagine two AI defense systems detecting what they genuinely believe is an incoming attack. Both react automatically. Neither pauses to ask, wait, what if we're wrong? A misunderstanding lasting only seconds could instantly escalate into a full-blown international crisis. And that is exactly why experts argue humans absolutely must remain involved. Machines can process data like nothing else, sure, but decisions involving war, diplomacy, and human life, that requires judgment that goes way, way beyond a simple algorithm. Section 3. Ethics on the battlefield.
This is where we transition from invisible code back to physical hardware. We're bringing AI directly to the ground. Artificial intelligence is fundamentally changing the physical battlefield itself. We're talking about the deployment of small autonomous drones that can coordinate in massive swarms. There are robotic vehicles navigating on their own to transport supplies into highly dangerous areas. And we have AI-powered surveillance systems that can identify unusual activity across enormous regions of land. Now, while these tools absolutely protect soldiers by keeping humans out of the line of fire, they create an unprecedented moral gray area. Should a machine ever be the one to decide whether to use lethal force? And if we actually allow that, we really have to ask who is responsible if an autonomous system makes a tragic mistake. Think about it. Is it the engineer who programmed the code years ago? Is it the commander who deployed the unit, the government that funded it? Or does the blame somehow fall on the AI itself? International organizations are already wrestling with these exact questions right now. Many researchers believe the world desperately needs clear, binding rules before these systems become completely widespread.
But hey, history actually proves that every revolutionary weapon eventually leads to new global agreements and rules. Think about it. Step 1 was chemical weapons. Step 2, nuclear weapons. Step 3, space technologies. And now, Step 4 is artificial intelligence. We have had to rein in our own destructive capabilities before, and AI is going to require that exact same level of serious global cooperation. Section 4. The War on Truth.
But perhaps the greatest battlefield of this new era isn't physical at all. Imagine millions of highly realistic AI-generated fake videos appearing online the very moment an international crisis hits. False news spreads so much faster than facts, especially during a panic. People suddenly have no idea what to believe, and trust becomes the very first casualty of the conflict.
It really comes down to this: protecting borders versus protecting truth. Defending a nation in the future isn't just about guarding physical land anymore. It's going to fundamentally require safeguarding our shared reality. If your citizens don't know what is real, well, the battle is already lost.
Section 5. Winning by preventing war. Okay, I know this has been super intense, so let's pivot to something incredibly hopeful. AI can actually be our greatest peacemaker. Seriously, just look at the incredible things this technology can do to strengthen diplomacy and emergency response. AI can detect cyber attacks early, way before they actually cause damage. It can translate diplomatic negotiations instantly to prevent critical miscommunications. It can even predict humanitarian crises and coordinate massively complex disaster relief efforts. Like every powerful technology in history, its ultimate impact depends entirely on how humanity chooses to use it. We hold that choice in our hands. The future of warfare may not be decided by who has the largest army. It may very well be decided by who develops the most responsible intelligence. Because the greatest victory of the AI age is not winning a war, it is absolutely preventing one.
And that leaves us with an even bigger mystery to explore in our next explainer. Could AI build the first city on Mars before humans ever live there permanently? It's a genuinely fascinating question. Thanks for joining me on this explainer. I hope you found this as thought-provoking as I did.